This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. It is for entertainment purposes only. It's the one, the only. Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! All right. Just wanted to make a quick video. This is probably going to be the last one for tonight. And the Apefather just ordered himself a nice pizza, a little Sicilian pizza, baby, a little sausage, extra mozzarella cheese on that bad boy, a little calzone in the house. Listen, okay, guys, two other things you love to break the Apefather's balls about, okay? The fact that I use Robinhood, and then another guy, whatever, saying, you see, Apefather, you're always talking about buying the dip, and you didn't buy the dip. All right, here's what happened. I'm going to give you a quick explanation. The ape mother just got an apartment, okay? I was all set to buy the dip. I had about $7,500 set aside that I was going to put into AMC. My mother called me up and she asked me for a favor. My father passed away not too long ago. My mother's completely on her own. She depends 100% on the Apefather, 100%. She said, son, I'm running short. I don't have the security deposit. I need help with furniture. I need help with the last month's rent. The Apefather had to make a decision. And as much as I wanted to dedicate those funds to AMC, my mom is my mom. You only have one mother in this life. The Apefather said, let me help the ape mother out. So I gave her the $7,500. I helped to get the apartment. I helped to get a little bit of furniture. And in all actuality, I'm going to be spending even more than $7,500 because there's some other things she needs. But she's my mother. I love her. Okay, so that's the answer to the first question. But listen, you guys got to understand something. I put my life savings. I put over $200,000 in AMC. I have almost 3,500 shares. So when I tell guys to buy the dip, I tell you guys buy the dip. Listen, it's smart to do that. It's smart to do that, especially if you don't have that many shares. Like I told you, Ryan from New York, he started off, he didn't have that many shares. I think he had 10 shares, whatever. And every day he started building up, 2 shares here, 3 shares there. I think now he's got something like almost 50 or 60 shares. I mean, listen. Why is that a bad thing to do for me to pump up my ape family and tell you to buy the dip and buy shares? Listen to me. It's great advice. It's only going to make you richer. Listen, every share you buy could be a potential 100, 200, 300,000 in your pocket. Okay, so for whoever that guy was who criticized me, you could kiss my diamond balls. What do you want? What do you want me to tell you? I'm trying to help my ape family. I want to motivate them. Like I said, the Apefather will buy definitely more AMC. I had to come through for the ape mother. All right, listen, and I have a ton of AMC. I got almost 3,500 shares, guys. You make it seem like, listen, I got a ton of AMC. Okay, when AMC goes to Pluto, I'm looking at being somewhere in the hundreds of millions. So, I'm pretty happy with my current position, but I will definitely get more, and I will definitely continue to motivate the apes and continue to tell them to buy the dip. I don't care what that guy says. That guy could, go home, make himself a tuna sandwich, or get himself a cream soda. I don't give a shit. Go relax, all right, you ball breaker. Now, as far as the Robinhood account, I don't know how many more times I got to go over this. I must have made like 10 videos on this subject. Listen, it doesn't matter what platform you use. Every platform has to follow the law. It doesn't mean, I don't know. You guys all got this impression, right? That if you go to Webull, right? If you go to Fidelity, if you go to E-Trade, whatever, you got this impression like it's a different scenario. Listen to me. It's all the same scenario. Okay. You got to have a cash account. That's all that matters. You got to have a cash account. You can't have a margin account. It doesn't matter. Listen to me. You know what? I can't wait for this to happen. You know what? I can't wait. This is what I'm going to say. And I wish everybody the best. Okay? But for all these wise guys, all these ball breakers who continuously and relentlessly break my balls about having Robinhood, I can't wait. Are you ready? When we have the squeeze. All right. So you're in Fidelity, right? You're in E-Trade, you're in Webull, right? And you're going to have the squeeze. If you have a margin account, Webull, Fidelity, E-Trade, they're going to sell your shares without your permission. And you're going to be crying. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Guys, They all did it in GameStop. If you do your homework, if you do your due diligence, it wasn't just Robinhood. All platforms sold your shares if you had a margin account. Then there's the other thing. What's the other thing they say? Oh, they shut off the buy button. Guys, all platforms are going to do it. It's because there's no liquidity. Because during a squeeze, everyone is buying like crazy. They're buying like crazy. There's no shares available. Okay, so what do you think? It's just Robinhood? It's all platforms are going to do this. So guys, do me a favor once again. Stop with all the speculation. Stop with all the conspiracy theories. I understand about, listen, Robinhood made a ton of mistakes. No one is taking that away from them. But guess what, guys? So did Webull. So did Fidelity. So did E-Trade. So did TD Ameritrade. They all made mistakes during the GameStop squeeze. Stop just saying it was Robinhood. They all sold shares without people's permission who had a margin account. So the bottom line, for the millionth time, you need to only have a cash account. It doesn't make a difference what platform you use. Let me put it to you this way, okay? If Robinhood sells my stock, my AMC stock, without my permission, and I have a cash account, I'm going to sue Robinhood for more money than I would make on the squeeze. Are you ready? So here's an example. Let's say I made $300 million. I'm going to sell Robinhood for $1 billion. Okay? So let them do it. Let them do it, okay? You cannot legally sell someone's stock during a squeeze if they have a cash position. So once again, guys, listen, you want to know why I'm making this video? It's not so much that you're breaking my balls. It's just that you guys are all delusional coconuts. You're going around, everybody with Reddick and everybody all around bashing Robinhood. And what you don't understand, you friggin' morons, what you don't understand, you delusional coconuts, is that the rules apply for all platforms. All platforms. I'm not saying I'm an advocate of Robinhood, but what do you think? Let me ask you a question. What do you think? Because you go to Fidelity, right? What do you think? You think that just because you go to Fidelity, that they're not going to sell your shares without your permission during a squeeze if you have a margin account? Do you think that? Because let me tell you, do me a favor. This is what I want you to do. After we have the squeeze with AMC, tell me how that worked out for you. Okay? You could contact the Apefather. You can tell me, say, Apefather, listen, didn't work out too well for me. I was on Fidelity. I had a margin account. They sold me out at 100. Okay, Apefather, I was on Webull, and they sold me out at 100. They sold my shares without my permission. Guys, it has nothing to do with which platform you use. Get this psychotic Norman Bates, friggin' Jeffrey friggin' Dahmer, friggin' psycho shit out of your head. Okay, stop. You know what happened was this. Everybody had such a bad experience with Robinhood. They had such a bad experience. They all got burnt on that GameStop thing, but they didn't realize why they got burnt. They got burnt because they had margin accounts. They had margin accounts. And what the funny thing is, it wasn't just Robinhood. It was all platforms who sold the shares without the permission. So guys, enough breaking my balls with Robinhood. I'm giving you advice. I'm giving you gold advice. Here's the advice. Everybody needs a cash account, which means that when you buy, here's an example. When you buy stock, you got to wait that 4 to 5 business days for it to clear in your account. And that's another reason why it's hard for the Apefather to buy the dip sometimes, because I don't have the available money in my account because I have a cash account. Okay, so that's the two things I wanted to touch on for the ball breakers, but also it's educational. Guys, cash accounts only. Thank you.